Hey guys, I just wanted to get on here and touch base again, a little bit on the settling aspect on the video that I did last. Obviously we covered loneliness and how feeling alone can put you in a position where you're willing to settle for something just so you don't have to deal with being alone. Jesus, I can't even talk. We talked about that. We talked about how things could actually end up worse. You could actually feeling up more lonely and having more issues settling into a relationship that you're not happy in than you are if you just stay single. There's a lot of studies, and I'm not gonna go into depth with those because, like I said, I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a doctor. I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything. I'm basically just going to go through the shit that I deal with and that I learned about myself, you know what I mean? So hopefully other people who are dealing with things in the same way can maybe connect to it and help them a little bit. But I wanted to touch base as well as, on the loneliness factor of it, also settling and staying with something that you settled for because of, the addition of manipulation to the feeling of loneliness. All too often, I think a lot of us, especially myself, we allow words and other people's actions and whatnot to dictate how we see ourselves and how we feel about ourselves. And I think manipulation happens even if it's unintentional. Other people's actions can cause you to feel a certain way, and that person may not be purposefully manipulating you, but in a way they are because they're causing you to see yourself differently. Obviously being left or being mistreated while still with somebody or anything like that, it causes all of us. I mean, that's why you see a lot of people stick in an unhealthy relationship, because they've been manipulated to believe that they can't get any better, or that this is the best that's ever going to happen for them, or that it's just in their head. Things aren't really what they think they are, which is that's a huge thing. I mean, I know that happens to a lot of people. I don't know if I've ever personally dealt with that. I do feel sometimes that some of the manipulation that I've dealt with has been intentional, but I'm also one of those people that tries to see the good in everything, so it's hard for me to believe that somebody would actually intentionally manipulate someone, especially the way I've been manipulated at times, and I don't take this as, I don't want anybody to feel bad, I don't want anybody to feel like I'm pretending to be a victim, because I'm not. I mean, my life is fucking great. I enjoy every bit of my life, the ups, the downs, everything. So don't take this as a cry for help, because it's not, I promise. I'm actually a very, very happy person these days. I'm just, like I said, learning new things about myself, and figured in order to go through them, I would do something like this. So far so good. I mean, it's working. I'm obviously getting off the topic here, but I do believe that even when the manipulation isn't handled with, well, no, I should say handled, even if it's not delivered with malicious intent, even if it's not delivered on purpose, it happens. And we allow somebody to get into our minds like that and into our hearts like that, and force us to alter the way that we see ourselves. No matter what happens, at the end of the day, we lose. Anytime we let someone manipulate us and make us believe that we're less than what we are, we lose. Because it's so fucking easy to let someone that you have feelings for put you in that position, especially if you're someone with a good heart, with a big heart, and and you try to see the good in everything. It's so easy to manipulate you. It's not exactly the hardest thing to do for someone who is open-minded about a lot of things, because it's so much easier to get into their mind. especially someone who cares too fast. Which, I mean, I'm infamous for that. I fall way too fucking fast. It is a curse. I'd like to think sometimes that it's not the worst thing in the world. But at the same time, I mean, obviously it is bad because, I mean, that goes back to, the pedestal chat, where I talked about, we put people on these pedestals and we idealize people. And, that's an issue that comes along with being someone who falls too fast. It's you're constantly searching for something. You're constantly, so any little thing that you see in someone that draws you in, when you feel like your life's missing something and you find that something in someone else, you tend to just say, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, they may not have all these qualities or they may have these bad qualities, but at least they have this one good one, and that's what I need right now. That's what's important right now. I mean, it's the same concept as buying a car in the summertime when it's hot as shit out because it has a really good air conditioner, but the windshield is cracked and it's got 4 different size fucking wheels on it, and sometimes it starts, sometimes it doesn't, but at least it has AC, and it's really fucking hot out. So that AC is super fucking important right now. Then next thing you know, here comes, wintertime, and now this car serves you no purpose because you no longer need the air conditioning, and now you're seeing all the flaws in it. I know that's kind of a random way to put that and a random thing to compare it to, but I feel like that's where it's at. So obviously I know at this point now that I got way fucking off topic, but hopefully in midst of this rambling, somebody can find something useful out of it. So but I'm gonna get going. I gotta get some shit situated before I head to work for the evening. But I hope you guys are all having a great Sunday. I hope you're out of the rain. I hope that your weekend has been awesome, because you all deserve to have awesome weekends. And I will talk to you later. All right.